Good morning to you, Bridge Nation. My name is Richie B.
Blessings, Bridge Nation. You know this is your boy Shells.
Yes, yours truly, DJ Ordnance in the building.
I don't hear nothing from Romy.
Sign language.
Sign language. All right, so what's happening, gentlemen? Everything good?
Yeah, man.
Today. Yeah, man. Today good, man. Today like a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days.
One of them days.
You know when you got a lot of things to do and you're wondering like, how the hell would I get through all of these things?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is today.
And it's like everything on my. You make a list in the morning, Shells?
Mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not a good thing to do, Bridge Nation.
Well, maybe you have a very good memory.
That's why I'm saying it's not a good thing.
But because I don't, I write things down. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And you look at your list and you say, but if I have these specific hours and I have all of these things that are very, very important to do, how am I going to get it done? So I'm going to try to figure that out as the morning progresses. You know what I mean?
And pray along the way.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Time for
WTF. What the fact? All right, you know what it is. Before that dice on. Watch out what it is. Roller coasters are well grow for love, right? Well, not me, because you don't know. When I get to acquire that experience there yet. However, roller coasters were actually invented to distract Americans from sin. What? Oh, that makes sense. No, I don't know. Here we go on. So in the 1880s, hosiery businessman LaMarcus Thompson, him sound like a black man. LaMarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he set out to straighten up one of the most immoral places he could think of, Coney Island in New York. There he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun away from seedier pastimes. Yep.
What's his name?
LaMarcus Thompson.
Okay. That was rather trend-setting at the time.
In the 1880s,
yeah. He broke away from the norm.
You saw like, you sure it wasn't he's a businessman. I wonder if it was a pastor, because I don't know. Because that's an interesting mission to set out at that time. They want to fight out saloons and brothels.
Yeah.
And make something. I think, but that's good though.
Sound like he had a moral an issue.
Yeah.
State of morality at the time.
Probably that's his two little pitney and I go in a saloon and I said, no man.
Underage.
Yeah,
gotta do something about this.
Go find something for the youths then, man.
Yeah.
Roller coasters are born.
Okay. Many people have benefited through the fun that they've had decades later.
Yes, sir.
And still are even today. That's an interesting one, Shells.
Yeah,
WTF.
Man. What the fact?
Time now for
updates.
That's right.
Watch out what I do. That one I run my Instagram, Twitter, everything right now in a shambles. Cause Adam Levine. We know Adam Levine, Maroon 5 lead singer. For most Jamaicans know him as Tessan's coach during the time of The Voice. Or in Jamaica, what I have to say, The Vice. You know how I go. Alright, well right now I'm in a messy situation. Adam Levine seemingly admits to inappropriate relationship with a model named Sumner Stroh. And he went on to say, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. So I'm going to tell you what I want. Is the man said, so this, I think she was an IG model, but she's actually a model. His name is Sumner. And the reason why this is an inappropriate relationship for those who don't know is that Adam Levine is married. Yeah, man. Married and have baby on the way. Yeah, man. It don't look good. His wife's name is Behati Prinsloo. So they have a baby on the way. They're married, all bag of things. So it's obviously it don't look good. But it messy. Like it gets super, super messy. So what going on is Sumner, the IG model / real life model, I don't know. She followed out and she said, yo, she have receipts for sure. So, Adam did that in the DMs. And she tell her side of the story because she's saying that I think it's a close friend of hers leaked the information to some tabloids and worrying that tabloid go already. She worried that the tabloid is going to kind of spin the story and make it all sort of things for sell. Yeah. She's just clearing the air, right? So while clearing the air, she went on to say, yo, watch out, man. Not only did Adam cheat with me, she also say, yo, that baby that's in the oven right now, that bun in the oven, him actually message her to ask her permission to name his unborn child after her. Oof. That's right, Bridge Nation.
My God. And she has receipts for that.
Yeah, she's big YouTube. I don't know YouTube. Put up on her Instagram or TikTok. So she's saying that Adam link her and say, yo, can I name my baby after you? So Adam wants to name his baby after the woman.
After his mistress.
Who I'm cheat with. But Adam Being what
Wrong bang.
him have to do. He cleared the air. So he
Wrong
said,
bang.
he said I think this is like an Instagram story. A lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair, nevertheless. No, I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. In certain instances, it became inappropriate. I have addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. My wife and my family is all I care about in this world. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility. We will get through it, and we will get through it together. That's what Adam has to say.
That is what Adam is saying. You don't have what his wife is saying, though.
Yeah,
She's silent on the issue.
No statement from her.
no statement.
Not yet.
I just hope she's not.
Maybe she's doing some consultation.
Yeah, I hope she's not a hostage to the situation. Okay, you know enough. Hollywood is a messy place, you know. So you know, you have spouses who put up with all sort of thing, you know. You know the thing that you're there with a celebrity, you just say, yeah, man, a part of the package. This just happened to get out in the public, but a regular. You're pretty surprised if she say you're a regular this going. You get me, man? But yeah, I don't know.
I'm wondering, Shells and Richie, you know, if his wife is Jamaican.
No, man.
Because
Look on her
I can tell you,
she don't look Jamaican.
it's a different kettle of fish.
No, but Adam in a little problem.
Let's hope that he, let's hope that he's genuine in terms of taking corrective actions, not to make those things happen again.
And I hope that baby partner really.
If he is,
Well, yeah.
then that he will
don't
get the forgiveness that he seeks.
Yeah, don't name your baby after her.
No,
please.
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Let go that. Let go that one there. That now go work.
Crazy.
Baby there with that sauce.
Crazy.
No do
crazy.
it. No do
I
it.
said it wrong bang.
Wrong bang, my G.
Yeah, man.
No, outright disrespectful.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, but so.
trust me.
Yeah.
All right, let's give you a little update on Skip Marley. Skipping over to the story here now. Reggae star Skip Marley, a grandson of reggae legend Bob Marley, was forced to postpone a Toronto show on his Change North American tour. You know why?
Wagwan.
He was denied entry at the U.S.-Canada border, seemingly over his vaccination status.
Oh.
So apparently he has not taken the jab. There is talk that you can go to a particular place in the U.S. and head over through by driving over into Canada. Some people have been saying that. I heard Buffalo, the name Buffalo coming up quite a bit. I don't know if that is where he was headed, but he got turned back. So if that is where he went, then obviously it's not foolproof. It's not foolproof.
What a thing.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
What a thing, man.
I have an idea. I think I have an idea. In 2019, I was.
You were in
literally
Buffalo?
close. No, on the other side, Canadian side.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I was actually just looking at the American flag and
Okay.
literally at the border.
Right.
Loads of cars heading into America from the Canadian
Yeah, this is
side.
interesting. This is interesting.
Yeah, man.
Because, like, on one hand, I can see where, like, the community of Rastafari would be like, yeah, a mad thing, man, the general, not job. But then, professionally speaking, you know what I mean? And with the fans, they look forward to the show. And, yeah, I can imagine. I'm wondering how Skip is feeling right now. You know
But
what I mean?
for promoters who are planning to take artists and so on into Toronto, they really need to sort of ascertain whether or not
Facts.
the artists are in fact vaccinated,
I
because
agree.
otherwise they can't go.
Yeah, because you're supposed to know the laws of your land.
Yeah,
So-
and you know, this is causing a lot of problems, no doubt, for that promoter.
Rough.
All right, the final thing I wanted to share with you is a story in relation to Ed Sheeran. Really nice to see that he's taking time to pay tribute to someone who played a very, very important role in his in the early stages of his career. Pop singer Ed Sheeran has paid tribute to Jamal Edwards, saying that he owed his career to this late friend of his. He says, I really don't think I would have been given the opportunities that I was given had it not been for Jamal putting his arm around me. I was slogging on the acoustic, singing songwriter scene for a very long time, just blending in. And Jamal was this sort of taste maker. He says, a lot of people assume that because I write songs and I perform, I probably would have become famous anyway. I actually don't agree with that. I was one of many who was struggling. But Jamal, who, by the way, died in February of this year at age 31, was being paid tribute to. And it's really nice to see him coming out and speaking of his friend.
I wonder if Jamal Romeo, Jamal that? Oh.
Okay. That was quick, Romeo. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
It's a good
man.
look.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Jamal.
Jamal is a black man. Yeah. So,
know,
but you can feel it coming through Ed Sheeran's music.
Yeah, man.
That kind of colored energy. Yeah. So that's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. That was Update. Right now it's time for us to do two features back to back. We have the proverb of the day to be followed by the pet peeve of the morning.
Yes, sir.
Shells, you got the proverb?
Yeah, I think so. All right, so what you want to know? I like this one. Finger never say look here.
Never.
Finger never say look here. Him say look yonder.
I'm a Jamaican thing though.
A Jamaican, you know? Yeah, man.
Never.
That makes me frightened too.
Yeah.
Finger never say look here. Him say look yonder.
Okay. Finger never say look. Never say look here.
Never say look here. Always I say look yonder.
At a point.
Yeah, that's how it go. So you never say look here, so it's like it say no point on it's the self.
Yeah.
Always a point elsewhere. So me I go with this now Bridge Nation. So the meaning is people do not usually point out their own faults.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
True that.
That's right. So finger never say look here. Him say look yonder. People do not usually point out their own faults.
Really?
A true, man.
A lie?
A lie.
People, hey, I don't know.
Very few people do that.
I make fun of my faults. That's my way of pointing them out. Yeah, some you do.
Some people say, kill me dead, me not. I'm like, you mad.
I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all it.
Well, all right, that's a cool one. Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
proverb of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
And I think we want to go now to our pet peeve, and one of our listeners decided to take the time to think through and then to send us a voice note with their pet peeve. Here it is, our pet peeve of the morning.
Hey, you know what my pet peeve is? People who walk around with a sense of entitlement, as if the world revolves around them. I wish they would stop. It's annoying.
Okay. Yeah. Short, but to the point and powerful.
Yeah. I like that. Nowadays I call it
mean?
main character syndrome.
What do you mean?
MCS.
Yeah, man. I'm going like them are the main character in the story.
You know,
Feel entitled.
You mean when you walk around with confidence?
No, man.
No,
Yeah,
more like cockiness.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Or if you like, alright, so I'm telling you how I feel it work hardly and Richie. It's like me or you say a while ago, Richie, man, now why you up? But
No.
so, so yeah, it's an aspect of confidence, but it's like, yeah, say yo, I deserve certain things because I'm confident. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm step out today, I'm look fresh. That girl over there, so need for tell me something look good.
yeah.
Oh, you feel that's not right? Not right, Harley.
That's wrong.
That's arrogance now. Because confidence, when you keep that to yourself. You feel confident regardless. But when you project the confidence on people, that's arrogance.
Yeah.
And that lead to people feeling entitled in situations where you're not nothing. You don't deserve to get nothing.
Well, Shez, I can't believe it. You really are follow me.
No, you play the advocate, but me just I say, you know, people. No, the thing is that's a good perspective. Because you have people out there stay so unless that, or else that pet peeve would exist.
There you
So
go.
a real thing, man.
Audley, first of all, give us the sound, please. Oops.
Part they ever catch me now.
Trust me, sound like something turn over. Me no know what go on.
No clue. Literally no clues.
Bridge Nation, do you know? We don't have a clue yet, but we do have the sound, and we're awaiting your answer. Call us right now, 876-676-4996. Telephone calls are coming in, so we go to the first of them.
All right, good morning, caller. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. Who's this?
It's Angela.
Oh, hi, Angela.
Angie, what's up?
Morning, Richie.
Hi, good to hear you. What's your answer this morning, Angela?
Well, I'm not sure if this answer is given to another sound, but I'm thinking it's a scissors cutting somebody cutting paper with a scissors or something, and then placing the scissors on the desk or the counter or something like that.
That not bad. That not bad, Angela. Me like that one there. That's a good answer. I like that one there. Me like that one there. Hold on. Deliberation, Richie. From the. Alright. A scissors cutting. Alright. Angela, you ready?
I think I know the answer.
Good try, Angela. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Oh, boy.
Oh, in Clarendon. Thank you, Angie. Wow. Let's go in one more time and see if we can find a winner. We're still on the hunt. Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Good morning.
Morning.
Your phone is cracking up.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you
Yeah.
now. Thank you. Who's calling here?
Earl.
Hi, Earl.
Man like Earl. Morning.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kingston.
All right.
Alright, you know the fire.
Did you consult with anyone before you came up with the answer that you're about to give us, or you just worked it out by yourself?
No, I was actually listening yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I think based on what someone said, I found that stuff.
Oh, you found the answer.
Found it. That
Let's
is
see
it.
what that answer is, Earl. It's over to you. What's your answer?
All right, so what I'm thinking is it's on a construction site. Someone actually smoothing off the wet concrete and then throwing the tools in the bucket once he's finished.
Alright. Yeah, man. Earl, I think, Earl at work. Alright, so he goes to boops. Construction work. And smooth off the surface with the cement there and then throw the tools in the bucket. That's Earl?
Yes, yeah.
Ah.
You're a thinking man.
I like that. Hold on. Mr. Be a caller go on. Deliberation
I've
go
never
on.
heard from Earl. The first time I'm hearing on this.
And I'm not too far from the gift package.
Yep. Does it belong to Earl? Let's find out right now. What's the verdict?
See,
Sorry, Earl, but try again, bro. I think you'd have to say he's in the general vicinity. It seems.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we have another caller.
Okay, all right. Let's go in one more time. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game here on The Bridge 99 FM. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning, Cunis.
Morning, Richie.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. Angela didn't do it. Earl didn't do it. Will you do it? Let's find out. What's your answer?
The answer that I have was similar to the previous caller. My answer was mixing rocks with concrete manually, and then you're taking out the mortar out of the thing, and then you just pouring it in something else, in a pan or something.
25 mark essay. Like it.
25 marks and you like it?
Oh boy, cute is the verdict is quack quack quack. John.
Oh boy. Cunis didn't do it. Neither did Earl. Neither did Angela. Man, oh man, that's it. Oh, Romy's saying let's take another call, so we're gonna oblige. Why not? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you, Carol?
I'm good.
Yeah, wonderful.
Happy belated birthday, Richie B.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
I got you this time. It's
Tallest. I knew it. You should could have tricked me.
Today is my birthday.
Oh, kind of horse about what we do it, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tallest. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can't be for that, Tallest.
Man, I tell you, on a studio session.
I hope Shells remember my song.
Yeah, I remember. Wait.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the Jada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I lined it up. You know.
You mean GPP?
You mean Talis?
Oh, Talis?
Yeah, man. That's a Talis tune.
Hold on.
Talis says about her life.
Hey, Talis, tell him to stop that propaganda. You know. What's wrong?
Talis.
Some sort of propaganda for Michelle.
I don't mean that's what I use. That's what that day.
That's what we're going to play right. You know, it's interesting that you said that because that's the song we had lined up for right after the Secret Sound game.
See it there?
The GPP.
Oh.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Look at that.
I'm looking at
See
my
it.
music sheet as we speak.
Minds think alike.
I
That
tell
is
you,
right.
boy. Let's go. What's your answer?
I think it's like when the wall is finished and you have a piece of black smoothing off the rough so that it's ready to paint.
Oh, so that what? So that
The
what?
wall is already finished.
Yeah.
And you're using a piece of block. So we normally use the block to rough off the rough sanding off it
So that what?
so that it's ready for painting.
Okay.
Yo. Birthday girl.
Yo,
Oh, yoy.
she's hot.
Blazing.
Believe me.
Really? Yeah?
You want to put anything on that answer?
And after you put away the tools.
Oh. That you say?
Yeah.
Well, here's the verdict.
Oh, man.
You are in the general.
You still made my day, guys, with your singing.
All right, wonderful. Enjoy the rest
Glad
of the
we
day,
could.
Talis. We love you. And you're in the general vicinity. Work a little harder, all right? It's now 19 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. We did say the last call, and
Yeah.
we're out of time. Welcome to Up and Go one more time. Gramps, how you doing?
Greetings, Gramps.
Good morning, my brother.
Welcome. How are you today, my brother?
Why, holding strong and pushing through.
Yes. Thank
Yes.
Thank you for availing yourself. Of course, Shells is also here with me.
It's an honor, Gramps. Greetings.
Greetings, brother. Enough love.
All right.
Let me ask you right off the bat, Gramps. The song "People Like You" that we just played a while ago has become a monster hit in your catalog, in your arsenal of hits. Has this song surpassed your expectations?
Absolutely. It surpassed my expectations in the sense of where the mind of the Jamaican and the appetite of the Jamaican listener and Caribbean listener. As you know, like songs like these don't come around. I call it around every 20 years you hear a song like this. And it doesn't have any borders. It doesn't fit into any one genre. It's like We Are the World. Like when that song was done, it wasn't an R&B song. It wasn't a gospel song. It wasn't a hip-hop record. It could play on any radio. And this is where this song fits. But when my brethren Chin from Irish and Chin played the song, it kind of just showed that the Jamaican audience and the Caribbean people that love Caribbean music, that love your Barris, love your Bob, love your Taurus Riley, your Morgan Heritage, has an appetite for good music, period. Because Jamaicans, you go to a dance, a Stone Love dance, you're going to hear a Celine Dion, a Michael Jackson, a Bob Marley, then you hear a Shabba Ranks. But that's just the appetite. We are lovers of music.
That. No, my comment, Gramps, on people like you is a personal favorite of mine. But in the studios here at the bridge, every time we run the tune, Gramps, I always say, someone feel like that song I can go in our movie. That ever cross your mind, Gramps?
Yes. Well, that's a good thing that you said that, because it's a point now where our Jamaican fraternity has to show more than just beyond the dancehall, more than just local radio, because we have the potential to reach more than just the radio station that we're accustomed to. And this is something that is deep in my heart and a part of my mission to show where our Jamaican artists can go, because quite frankly, we're losing on the charts. We're losing on the numbers. We're losing on the streaming numbers. So it's time to organize and centralize and start to work songs for more than just 3 months. Because we, as the artists, we're putting out so much content and material that even radio DJs, like, we're overwhelming people like Richie B. It's like, okay, which song am I pushing here? So you find that the consumer now him have 15 songs to accept from one artist, and then the next artist have the same thing. So you find there's 150 songs being released a week, and that doesn't have nothing to do with the rest of the world that's putting out music on Spotify. I think they said over 1 million songs are released a day on Spotify. So we know as a Jamaican fraternity has to organize ourselves and say, okay, this is a great record, great mix, great lyrics, and market this song for 3 to 6 months. That's how it needs to be done.
Yeah. Consistently. What is your reading? Because a lot of people are talking about it. The fact that Stick Figure has, some would say, dethroned or removed Bob Marley and the Wailers from the #1 spot on the Billboard charts, which they have held for well over 2.5 years at #1. What is your reading into that?
It's not anything deep enough. It's simple like this, Brother Richie. It's simple what I just said enough. The reason why a band like Stick Figure can do that is because of their infrastructure. It's because of their fan base. They're not depending on radio stations in Africa, in Europe, in the Caribbean. They found where they have a great fan base in the United States and has penetrated and built their audience in these festivals in the United States. A lot of people don't even know who Stick Figure in Europe is or in Africa. But they're going to know now because they've been consistent, put out proper music. And this is what happens when you stay consistent. This is the problem that's going on in our fraternity, in the Jamaican reggae music fraternity, as we want to speak, if we want to deal with separatism. But I don't see that. I just see it as one genre. If Stick Figure is winning, we are also winning because they are pushing what? Reggae music. So it's not about really dethroning Bob Marley or doing all of that. It's not, it shouldn't be about that because we say one love, so we cannot be hypocritical. From the man that push reggae, we need to endorse them and say, wait a minute, we never hear about this Stick Figure thing. Let me check it out. And if it's your cup of tea, it is. If it is not, then leave it alone and promote what you love. But it's quite clear that reggae music can win. So we need to push reggae music.
Yes, sir, definitely. We do a link with Robo Ranks twice per week on this program out of Robo Ranks, of course, out of the UK. And he gave us a review of your appearance in the UK recently. It looks like it was a phenomenal night for Morgan Heritage in the UK. What has been happening with you and the group in recent times?
Yeah. Well, I always tell people Morgan Heritage is my day job. So, after coming off of the Grammy nomination, we had this tour to fulfill before the pandemic. But me relaunching my solo project was just something in the pandemic that I recorded a song and the song took off, and my father just said, Gramps, stick to what you're doing. Peter, Mojo, you, and I said, Gramps, you found something special here. Stay focused. And that's what we did. But we still had the tour to complete before the pandemic. So here we are in Europe touring and finishing that tour. But the London show was incredible. Big up to the Robo Ranks that came out and was the master of ceremonies for the event. And we had a sold-out show at the London Jazz Cafe. It was an acoustic show. Yeah. But, it's important that now we as the artists start to break down. Hence why, I did people like you, so people could hear the quality of the vocal, hear some quality lyrics, because you normally don't get songs like this in reggae music. It's like, once you hear a song like this, they're not going to say it's a pop record. No, it's a Jamaican sing it. It's a man it's a Jamaican sing someone. So we have to embrace that and feel good. It's like when Harry Belafonte was out there and was building himself on Broadway and in Hollywood. Why did we make it seem like, it's a Jamaican that we need to feel good about that? When Rihanna is out there doing pop music, we have to say that is a Caribbean girl. She's a Bajan. So we can't know, okay, all of a sudden because it reached to further borders, it becomes a pop record or it's a country record or it's a hip-hop record. It may cater to a certain genre, but let's hug it up as our own. And I think once we begin to change that mentality, we're going to see a lot, because Jamaica has the artists in a Richie B. I mean, you talk about an artist like a Ghost. You talk about an artist like a Christopher Martin, Romain Virgo, Taurus Riley. These are singers, man. And to me, it's not getting enough attention. You talk about Chronics. where would I put Chronix on the shelf now? Chronix hasn't even scratched the surface. So we have to stay consistent in our marketing and as an industry, radio, sound man, magazines. We need to be consistent with our artists.
Yeah, I agree. People like you, definitely was for persons who wanted to pay tribute to loved ones, right? Yeah. But I'm hearing that you're coming out with a song that will help now persons who are maybe finding it difficult to let go of loved ones that they would have lost. Am I correct? And what can you tell us about this upcoming song?
Boy, Richie, you're the best. I need you to narrate my biography because you said it so well. After people like you was to help to, it was a song to really let people, it's a song of appreciation and dedication and devotion. So a song to let you just be solemn, a song to just honor those who have gone. But now that I have experienced that, even in our close, I've lost Bobby Digital, I lost my uncle David Morgan, which the song was inspired for me to sing. And now I lose my father. So here it is now, Gramps have to accept what God has put before him, right? Because now I have to live with it. So this is almost like a part to people like you. And it is a song of acceptance, but not only in death, Richie B. It is also watching your daughter get married and know, say, boy, a man now is responsible for her, to protect her, provide for her, and give her love. It's watching your daughter go to the high school prom, your high school dance. And I said, boy, I look at that, I get ton big woman now, man. So it is a song of acceptance, and it's called Butterfly. And this is from my heart to the world, because it's not only me is losing loved ones, it's the world. But no, how do we accept that? So this is the acceptance of watching that loved one fly away.
Watch us make it become a hit, Gramps. Thank you very much for speaking with us this morning, and keep on giving us great music. The pleasure is always ours, man. Take care, and we talk soon.
Thank you, Brother Richie. Enough love.
And now we get the chance for the first time to do a premiere once again on this brand new song from Gramps Morgan entitled Butterfly. Every Wednesday morning at this time, we make that connection with DJ Roy and the Irish Jam Radio family in New York City. We call it the Global Connection. And from Jamaica to New York City, we say good morning.
Morning.
DJ Roy.
Morning. Welcome back, Bridget. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good to be back.
Now, you must let me into the secret, though. Shells, you have to ask Richie how he did it. If Skip Marley can go to the borders of Canada and be turned back. Skip Marley, the grandson. The grandson of the greatest, arguably the greatest entertainer ever lived, was turned back at the borders of Canada.
Yeah.
And Richie B can sneak in and sneak out like 007.
I'm still trying to come to terms with that, that situation, in all honesty. I was very surprised, though. I think in Skip's case, it has to do with the vaccination. It was a vaccination issue, Roy.
Right. And it was, but he said he met all the requirements. They knew that he was not vaccinated. They told him that everything was good. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even headed to the border.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a secret that he wasn't vaccinated.
Right.
They told him all you need is XYZ, and he said he presented it. And they looked at him and said, you could have Bob Marley's son, you could have this your son, you could have been a son of Jamaica, you're going back to where?
Man, oh man. Do you know whether or not he went up to, was it at Buffalo that he was trying to head over?
It was, the Buffalo
route.
Entrance. Route, yeah. So he's driving, I think they're on a tour bus. So they're driving into Canada.
Yeah.
And going into Canada that way is the easiest way driving, but it's the most scrutinized way because I've been there a couple of times and them take out all the flat tire, the spear, everything out of the trunk of the car, make sure that I'm not smuggling things in. And coming back into America, I went through the same thing. So it's a port that you enter that they don't play.
Okay. It's interesting, though, because while I was in, before I left here, because, you know, Roy, up to Friday morning, I didn't have a stamp in my book.
But you're Richie B.
Yeah, Richie B.
God did.
Amen.
Yeah. So, people are calling me from Toronto saying, look, man, you might want to go to the U.S. and then drive over through Buffalo.
Right.
Thank God I didn't try that.
Yeah.
Canada does not play. I'll give you a story that I had an experience. I was playing at a club in Toronto, and the club that I was playing at that time, also, you could smoke indoors. And they weren't smoking cigarettes. They were smoking everything you can think of. So me and Oxtail now, we're coming back home. We get to the airport, and the dog is following me and Oxtail everywhere we go into the airport.
Gosh.
So the officer looks at us and says, the dog's being mildly friendly to you guys. Come over here. So they took us in a room. And that time we were playing vinyl and took every record out of the record box.
Wow.
And it smelled of marijuana because of where we were playing, because I don't smoke at all, period.
Right.
And they kept us there, and I'm telling the guy, I've got to catch a connecting flight. I've got a gig in Miami this Sunday. And he looked at me and says, you got nothing to worry about. You see the guy over there? He's been there since yesterday. And guess who that person was?
Who was that?
Ricky Chupa.
Oh my goodness.
So Canada does not play at all.
Nope. I wonder if that was when he said, put this by YouTube.
Put it by YouTube.
I don't have a story of that of my own, but I know of an incident because I was at the airport in Miami when it happened. Stalwart, now deceased member of the high-ranking member of the reggae music fraternity. He was actually going through Miami, and we saw where several dogs surrounded him. So everybody became concerned because he doesn't have any weed, so we kind of wondered and pulled one of the officers aside, and it turns out that he had, the night before he left, he had some ganja cake. Now, that in itself is not a problem.
No.
But the problem develops when at the MIA airport, when you eat ganja cake the night before and you break wind.
Okay.
The dogs are gonna pick that up.
Dogs them high.
So they're all around.
I know how he feels.
Yeah, I tell you. So eventually things were cleared up.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. And he was able to make the Ragamuffins Festival in California. Oh, gosh.
The things we do to travel for business and travel for fun.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I tell you, people are, Shells is wondering who that is. So I kind of gave him an indication.
And it makes sense.
Yes, 21 past 9, 21 past 10 years out. So what going differently, Roy? Everything good?
Everything good. Everybody's waiting for you, man. And you won't have any problems coming into the United States of America, my friend. Everybody's waiting for your arrival. Everyone's talking about a party this Sunday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one. I urge you on, get your tickets early, get there early. It's an evening event, so it starts at 6 o'clock and ends around 12, 1 o'clock around then. So get there early. Just be a part of this one. It's going to be real big. Really
We're looking forward to it. We're very excited about it. We're getting a lot of messages and calls and so on, and I get the feeling that I do believe you, Roy, that people are definitely looking forward to this bash at the Mingles Ultra Lounge this Sunday. I'll be there in person, and I want to see you all inside the place as well. DJ Roy, the Master, Chris, of course, Richie Pooh, and Glamour Wayne will handle the business. It will also be a night when they'll be awarded. and maybe even rewarded. But that is still being worked on. So until that time, we just want to say we're inviting everyone to come on out.
Yeah.
Bobby, I suspect, is going to be around. My good friends, people like Irie Dale and everybody in the tri-state area. Bronx, it's going to be nice this Sunday. All right?